Hello, this is Linsalata, and this is for the second diagnostics for PNP4. And I did Simon. I was first going to start out doing matchmaking, but doing the UI base and all that stuff, it was causing me troubles for about 3 hours, and I stopped. So I went over to Simon. Maybe that would have been a little bit easier for me. But I did UI first. It didn't work out very well, and then after 3 hours as well. And then I looked at this video, a tutorial by Yasil, Y-A-S-I-L, and he used game objects and made it look like it was clicking it, and I thought that was interesting, and I went with that. That's the tutorial I used. It was after 6 hours of trying to bash my head against a wall for the other two, so let's get started. So here it is. The only two UI things are these two, the start button and this. You can't click this until you press the start button. Press the start button, green, blue, green, blue. Score goes up, green, blue, green, green, blue, green. Okay, so now we'll do something else. Instead of doing green, blue, this won't do anything until you fail. It's game over. Start again. Starts at 0 and starts all over again. That's pretty much it. That's how it is run. I didn't see what the color was. Oh, there we go. Done. And that's how Simon worked. The game objects are these 4 squares, and you can, click them. Can't click them after it, as I'm trying to click. And that's pretty much it. So we're gonna get into the code right now, and that's it. I'll see you in the code. Okay, so this is the code. This is the on-click code that is on the game objects. So right here is stuff I put in the inspector for it. Basically, these are the materials for the color, and this is the position that I say it clicks and it goes down and then it goes back up once I click it, which is right here. Right here, when I click on mouse down, it will go down. But if I don't have this on mouse up, when I release it, it will not go back up, and pretty much that's it. Right here is basically saying, is it clicked? It will change into its normal color. If it's not clicked, then it's going to change to the light material that I have for it. And that's pretty much it for this code. Most of it's in this one. Now here's the YouTube channel link for Yasil. I'll put it in the description in YouTube as well. So right here is basically everything I need. This is basically simple stuff for the scoring to show where the game over and the number for it would go up and all that stuff. For right here, well, right down here, if I can find it, right here is basically the robot's logic for starting the color, how it starts, and that's how much it is, basically. So this is basically for how long it's going to last. Like, it does 2, then it does 3, then it does 4, which is then with this code right here, it'd be like, okay, so it will continue with the same color. If you don't have this in here, it will not do the same color that it was before. It will do a different color. Right here, it's going to say wait, begin time, which is up here, right here, and then say okay. Again, not clicked, and then there you go, and make the player true, so we can play the game. Right here is the start game. You want the robot, which I named Roboot, to be true. The score is 0 and the player level is 0, but level is 2. That means it does it twice. The color shows up twice, like two colors. This is for the game over text. It's nothing. This is for the score text, which will increase by 1 when you get the right color. And this, you don't want to click the button, because if you do, you're going to start over again. Right up here, it's the game over. It's set the start button to true, but the players set the false so that they can't click the buttons, and it just says game over. Right here, when clicking the button, basically it says, okay, so the player level, it will increase by 1, score will increase by 1, and so will the thing. Else it's going to show game over, which you saw. But if it's equal to level, it's going to keep on adding it to, like, instead of 2, now it's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. And this is saying robot is true, set it to false, and start the correlation. That basically says set the robot to false so it doesn't keep on adding until it's needed. And that's pretty much the code part of it. And again, thanks to the tutorial right here. I'll put them in the link, Yasil.